Hey, this is your girl Khia, and we are here for the Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon album review and Labor Day, Labor Pains holiday blog. We're in the ATL at Sweet Tooth's dessert bar, and it tastes as good as it looks. And I'm not talking about my cookies either. Much love to all the fans that has been supporting Thug Misses. The album dropped, Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, July 17th, and we're already at number 19. So thank you to all the fans that's been supporting me and help the queen make it to number 1. Much love to all the independent artists. That's what's up. I've been getting a lot of questions from the fans wanting to know how I came up with the album, the title of the album, the skits, what's my favorite song on the album, what's my favorite half of the album. As we all know that Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, is half hip-hop and half R&B. And I want to make sure that I answer all of your questions. And for everybody that doesn't have the album, make sure you get it and do your own review and post it on Facebook and Twitter at Queen Khia. That's what's up. How did I come up with the title, and why did I make the album half hip-hop and half R&B? Motormouth. I guess Motormouth would be my Thug Misses side, a follow-up of Gangstress, of Boss Lady, of Thug Misses, of Nasty Music, of Queen of the South. It's my hardcore hip-hop that the fans are used to. I know you guys have been hearing for a while that I was retiring from hip-hop and was going to be just doing my R&B and going to be singing, and a lot of people was like, oh, she's going to be singing, she's not doing hip-hop anymore. No, you know, you can't leave. So I was like, let me just give my hip-hop fans an album that they are used to, follow up of the music that we've all grown up with and grown to love, and introduce them to the softer side, which is Khia Shimon. So I wanted to kind of blend this album and let it be a mixture of both hardcore hip-hop and grown and sexy R&B, and not totally abandoning my hip-hop fans while gaining new fans in the R&B circuit, because a lot of people didn't know that the queen sings. All of my true fans that's been with me since the beginning, it's been 12 years, know that the queen has always been singing on My Neck, My Back, on Be Your Lady, and Nasty Music, and all of the songs, all of the albums have harmonies and melodies and you know, live instruments and, you know, singing infused with the hip-hop. So I just wanted to kind of give this new album a blend of both. So I guess Motormouth would be my hip-hop and Khia Shimon would be my R&B side, and everybody is loving it. They loving it. So thank you. Much love to everyone that's been supporting the Khia Shimon album, and hopefully me and the Stickin' Ass Band will be on tour soon, so you guys can come out and see the live show. Which side of the album do I like better? Do I like the hip-hop side, or do I like the R&B side? You know, I love the whole album, and I think all of the songs are hits, and all of them are my babies and my favorite. But if I had to choose, oh, that's hard. That's like peanut butter without the jelly, you know, Kool-Aid, you ain't got no sugar. I don't know. I don't know which will be my favorite, because I love the Khia Shimon side. I mean, how could you not love Digmatized and Half on the Room and Come to Mama and Fall Back? But how could you not love Lick Me Dry and For Real and just, I don't know. I don't know if I have a favorite. I think I like, if I had to choose, which one would I choose? Which one would you choose? I don't know. I think I like both of them most the same. I think because both of them are a reflection of me. I'm hard on the outside and soft on the inside. So when you want to get crunk and ride out, you know, you listen to the Motormouth side. And when you want to hear some grown and sexy R&B, some real music that you can relate to, you listen to the Khia Shimon side. So I don't think I have a favorite. If I had to pick my favorite song on the whole album, was another one of the questions. That's a hard one too. If I had to pick my favorite song, what would be my favorite song on the whole album? I think it would be Digmatized. I think I had the most fun making that one. Yeah, I think it'll be Digmatized. Who did the skits on the album was another question. You know, the Queen has been doing skits on all of her albums. We can't forget the Thug Mrs. album with the Taz skit, and with the If This Is the Bill Collectors, When I Get It, You'll Get It skits, and you know, the Nasty Music skits with Can I Speak to Dwayne. The Queen does all her skits. I have so much fun doing my voiceovers. That's another one of my talents. I did all of the skits on the album. Me and my mixing engineer Lewis made all of the sound effects and the Louisiana sounds when we was in the sounded like we were in Louisiana, and it had the band and all the horns and the jazz music. So much love to Lewis for giving me all of my background sounds and stuff. But all of the lead voices and skits, even the baby Khia in the beginning, is me. I do all of my skits on the album, and I have so much fun doing them on each album. I always try to think of funny skits to make the fans laugh, to make sure you guys just have fun with me producing the album and making skits that relate to me and to the song. And I had a ball making the skits. I know everybody loved the Little Louisiana Tea skit. The Queen Khia with Bring Him to My Lair Now. I just have so much fun creating the skits, and just, you know, I need my own cartoon is what I need, because I really enjoy doing the voiceovers and doing the different characters and making different characters on each of the albums. So that's just another fun part of me. So I'm glad you all enjoyed the gag and caught the gag. And as a matter of fact, the Little Louisiana Tea skit, me and Miko came up with that skit a while back, doing that in a restaurant one day, and you know, messing with one of the waitresses, and I was like, I'm gonna make sure I put that on the album. And we just laughed so hard about that Little Louisiana Tea. So I think that's like the best skit ever. So I have fun creating those skits and bringing you guys into my world with that. One of the questions was, did I write all of the songs on this project? As you know, the Queen writes all of her music on my hip-hop stuff. On the Khia Shimon project, one of my sisters, one of my artists that I'm going to be releasing hopefully soon is Mecca Moon. Me and her co-wrote Touch Me together. It was one of her songs that she was going to have on her album, and I loved the song so much. I wanted it, so I was excited about covering the Touch Me song, and it came out so beautiful. I love Touch Me, and I had fun singing it, and that was my first time ever covering someone else's song that I didn't write, because as you all know, I like to do all of my own writing and production, but that's the only song on the album that I didn't totally write on my own, was the Touch Me track. And it was fun singing a song that someone wrote, and to be able to land it as well as I did, and for her to love the song and love to hear me sing the song. So I thank Mecca Moon for writing Touch Me, and I enjoyed singing it. All of the other songs on the album I did write. I never let anyone write my hip-hop stuff. I like to write my own material, because everything is just real life experiences, things that I do, relationships that I'm in with my friends, with my men, with my fans, just different experience, the good, the bad, and the ugly things that I go through in life. My therapy is writing. So whether it's fun stuff, whether it's drama, if it's me cussing a motherfucker out, if it's me having fun with my friends, or whatever the situation may be, I like to write. And in hip-hop, I like to write my own stuff. It's like I don't like to rap somebody else's thoughts or feelings if they're not mine. And I think that's the reason why I don't like to do features, because that was another one of the questions. So I guess I'll blend these all in together. I don't know how I write. I don't like to freestyle. I like to come up with concepts. I like to come up with hooks and melodies, and a beginning, a middle, and an end of a song, and tell a story and paint a picture, and then create the sounds and the music and the harmonies around my words. And all of it kind of comes together when I'm writing. And when a lot of people send me stuff or ask me to feature on their song, or they might be like, oh, Khia, I got a song and I know it's a hit and you need to get on it, and I'm like, oh, I don't do features. And it's not because I just don't like to work with people. It's more of, you know, that's your experience, or that's your emotion, or that's where your thought process was when you were creating the song or when you were producing the beat. I can't come up with something. It might not touch me, or I can't relate to where you were, or just come in and say, oh, well, I like that, let me write to it. If it's not something that I like and that I'm passionate about, or you know, something that I'm feeling, I just don't like to get on it. I like to make every song my own. I like to create my own songs, and I think that's the reason why I don't like to work with people or get on different things. And when I do, I go in the studio. If I listen to it, if I like it, if it's something that I want to write to, and that I can write to, then I do. And again, I kind of take over the person's song because I like to make it my own. And I just don't like working with everyone. The other side of that is that I don't think everybody is talented enough to work with the queen. And you know, everybody just doesn't mesh. So I like to kind of write my own stuff. But when you're talking about R&B and singing, it's different, because you can get different songwriters to come in and write a song or write a ballad that you might love, that you might want to sing. You know, I put out the Josh Groban's cover, With You, right before the album dropped, and a lot of people was like, oh my gosh, she's singing. I can't believe she has this beautiful voice. And I love Josh. I'm a fan of his music. I'm a fan of his art. I think he has a beautiful voice. And he's a musician. He's in the class. I say people that sing and write and act and paint, they all have that creative gift. And I really love the With You song, and I enjoyed singing it. It's like the greatest love of all, Whitney Houston. Anybody can cover that song if you can sing and you can feel the song. So I think with R&B, it's kind of different. If it's a song that you like, yeah, you can cover it. Even though I like my nasty bad girl R&B, so you know, I like to write my own songs, and I guess you can tell the difference with my So Addicted and Been a Bad Girl and Lick Me Dry and Digmatized and Come to Mama. You know, all of those songs are like my songs where I was picturing in my mind singing to certain people, and those were the type of emotions that I got from them, or that they ignited in me when I was writing those songs and coming up with those songs. So I would say that I enjoy my Khia Shimon side more, because it's music, it's creating songs, it's creating harmony and melodies and riffs, and I think I like that better than just going in and cussing a motherfucker out on top of a beat, which I do with my hip hop stuff. A lot of people wanted to know who were the producers on the song. And they know that the queen likes to produce her own stuff, and I did produce my whole album. All of my music I produce. I like to be hands-on with my production, but I do work with producers. So when I say produce, I don't want you guys to think that I'm just going in and building tracks from scratch on my own without the help of producers and engineers and mixers and mastering engineers. I work with different producers on each track. A lot of the producers I've been working with for a while. Blitz the Entertainer, which much love to Blitz. I really enjoyed working with him. Blitz was on the For Real track. No, I take that back. Crumbhead did the For Real track. I talk about Crumb because Crumbhead, much love to Crumbhead too. Crumbhead, if y'all know him from Hater Walk, he did the production on Hater Walk. He did the production on For Real. Blitz did the production on Fix Your Face. Much love to Blitz. He did production on Fall Back. The Digmatized, this Blitz, and we have fun working together because I can go in and I can say, okay, this is what I want to hear. I need you to put the snare here. I need drums here. I need a bass guitar here. I need this here. And we can go in and we can find each instrument, and we can bring musicians in to play the instruments live. So it's me arranging the production, it's me arranging the instrumentation, it's me bringing live musicians in and telling them to play this and play that and give me this and give me that. And it's like me orchestrating what I want to hear and humming if I have to. It's be beatboxing if I have to. It's me saying, no, I need to snap here and a kick here and a snare here and take this out and put this back in and cuddle these words and let it ride out right here and bring the 808 over here. So just to be able to work with producers that take direction and that are not selfish in saying, okay, these are my beats, listen to them, and that's all I got, because they don't know music and they're not comfortable with creating music from scratch. It's hard for me to work with producers like that, but there are a lot of them. But the producers that I work with are open. We love to create music together. I wouldn't be able to do it without them, and they wouldn't be able to come up with these songs without me, because, you know, I'm going in and giving direction and telling them what I want. And it's like having a dream and knowing and hearing music and your sounds in your head, and then seeing your baby be born and seeing it come to life and it coming out exactly as you pictured it when you were writing it. So to be able to work with these producers, I'm grateful, and I'm just happy to have a production team where we're able to go in and make great music. Sweet, much love to Sweet. Sweet did some production on the album for So Addicted. Sweet did Stacks. He did Turn You Out. And we had so much fun making those tracks and, you know, coming up with the tracks together. And as a matter of fact, for So Addicted, Sweet called me and he was like, oh, Khia, I got this track, and he's like, this beat, and it's so addicted, and it's called So Addicted, and he's like, you know, it's perfect for you. I thought about this song when I made this beat, and it's so addicted. And I'm like, what? I'm like, let me hear the track. And then I got to the studio and I'm hearing this doom doom doom, and I'm like, you know, oh, Sweet, this is rocking. I love it. And he's like, so addicted to my everything. And I was like, oh my God, like this beat is so hot. And it took me one night. I went home, he gave me the track, and I went home, and here it is for So Addicted. So it's like sometimes you write stuff and you're like, or you hear stuff and you're like, this is for this person and this is for that person. And with Sweet, it's like he knew that beat was for me, and the song came out so good, and it's like one of my favorite songs on the album. So much love to Sweet. And if you're in ATL, you got to come and make sure you record at Sweet Studio and look out for his music, because he has a new album coming out as well. I also work with a producer called Quiz the God. Me and Quiz been working for a while, and he's another one of my producers that I love. I don't like to work with too many producers. All of my producers like the same. And Quiz did Lick Me Dry, and he did Anyway. And Anyway was another one of those songs that was like, okay, I hear this anyway, and I'm like, anyway, and he like, yeah, you need to hear, you know, this track, and it's like anyway. And when I listened to the track, I was like, okay. And it was one of those tracks where I said, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna hear it anyway. And then I took the track home and Got Me Fucked Up Anyway it came, and I was like, Pop Quiz, you know, you was right on that, Got Me Fucked Up. He's like, yeah. It's like, Got Me Fucked Up. And I was like, anyways. And, you know, just to go and come up with these songs, you know, and to come up with ways to give each song their own personality is what drives me to create songs and to create hooks and to create ad-libs and backgrounds and slang to put on the song that you'll remember and that will stay stuck in your head. And I have the most fun doing that when I'm creating songs. So I like to just create different things, and I'm glad that you all are enjoying them. How long did it take me to record the album? Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, has been ready for a while. It never takes me long to record. I mean, Digmatized was one track. I went through Digmatized one time, and that's the album. That's the song that's on the album. like without stacks and without going over and over and over it again. Because again, once I write the song, they're my songs. They're like my babies. So I know the songs. I memorize the songs. I know how I want to sing them. I know how I want to rap them. I know, you know, what I want to say on the hooks and everything. So when I go in the studio, we rocking and rolling. So maybe 2 days we finished the album. I think the misses was like a day. Maybe 2 or 3 days we finished the album, and we've been sitting on it for a while, just trying to come up with the right team, with the right distribution, the right company. And it took me a while to just say, you know what, I'm just going to put the album out myself. I'm tired of waiting. I've been independent for 12 years, and I like to have control over my music, over what I put out, over my writing. You know, I like to have control. So it was like, you know what, let's just put it out and let's just give the fans the music. So 3 days we were done, and it took like a week to mix and master, and we were ready to rock and roll. So we're ready for the next one. That's what's up with that. Another one of the questions that you had while we were writing out. Will I be doing a complete R&B album now that I've done the R&B? I guess, yeah. Now that I've introduced you to that. I've been telling you guys for a while that I sing before I rap, and that I rap because I can, but music and singing is my gift. So I always sing, I always write. And yeah, like I was getting a little bored with the rap, and I thought that it was time for me to do what I love, and which is singing and just doing music, whether it's singing or rapping, whatever it is, it's mine. It's my music. So I was tired of just holding on to all of these songs and saying, oh, I'm a rapper, so I can't put this out. And it's like, you know, no, it's Khia. Whether it's rap, whether it's singing, whether it's whatever it is, it's my music. I'm writing it, and these are my songs. So I don't want to have to just put hip hop here and R&B here and pop here. So I think Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, is a blend of all of it. You got ballads, you got pop, you got hip hop, R&B, you got soul, Betty Wright, you got crazy, turn you out. So you got just a mixture of a blend of all types of music that at the end of the day are all Khia. So will I be doing a complete R&B album? Yeah. Will I be putting more albums out that's just my music at the end of the day? Yes. You know, a mixture of just all of the different types of music that I do, because I love it all. A couple of questions before we wrap this up. As far as what it inspired the song, how I come up with some of the titles for the songs. When I put the album titles out, when I first, right before Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, came out, and everybody was like, stigmatized and lick me dry and pay your pussy bill and fall back and Lil Louisiana T. Everybody was like, oh my God, what is this? What is she talking about? And then when the album came out, it was like, oh my God, it's the best album. You should win a Grammy for all of your albums. You need to win a Grammy for this album. Oh my God, oh my God. I don't know. I come up with the titles from the songs, you know, when I'm writing the songs, and I'm thinking about what I'm gonna write, and it's just flowing, and it just comes. I think the titles just come, the content, what I'm writing about. For real, I was pissed off, and I'm thinking about how I'm one of the hardest working independent females in the game, and people still want to act like, oh, she's just my neck, my back, or oh, well, she hasn't done anything in a while. Oh, well, you know, she's not on the radio and she's not on TV, and they're not really knowing the business or looking at it as if, oh my gosh, she's a woman, she's independent, she's a female, and she sold 1 million records on her own without a label. You know, they're not they don't know the business, so they don't know, you know, being independent and selling 50,000 copies is like $500,000, you know. So for people to think, oh, you only sold 100,000 copies or you only sold 20,000 copies, they're not looking at it as if 20,000 copies is $200,000. So, you know, I'm like, for real? You know, I'm like, for real? Like, y'all don't see how hard I'm grinding. Y'all don't see all of the accomplishments that I've made on my own. Y'all don't see how I'm still here after 12 years being independent on my own with no label, no team, no video, no radio, and I'm still able to sell 50,000 records. You know, how I'm still eating off my neck, my back, and I'll probably be still feeding my grandchildren off my neck, my back. You know, to have a hit record, you know, whether it's, oh, she's a one-hit wonder, or whether it's only one hit, it's still a hit, and how so many artists are still trying to find that one hit, and I hit a home run my first time up to bat, and that's an accomplishment. It's a blessing. It's you know, all praises to God, because I don't feel like I had anything to do with it, because it was a blessing, and it is a blessing for me to be able to go on stage and perform for 20 minutes and make $10,000, $20,000, $30,000, you know, and you know, who does that? Who gets the opportunity to see their dreams come true? You know, who all of the things that I've been through, you know, just in the industry, trying to go up against labels, go up against artists that have all of these things, and my name is just as big as theirs, without all of the things that they have. It's like, I think I should be, they should applaud instead of not understanding or hating, or just, oh, she ain't did nothing. It's like, for real? So it's like the For Real song came up, like, for real, like I'm sick of these motherfuckers, for real, you know, like, let me just kind of vent on paper, and I ended up creating a song that everyone loved again. So just taking that energy, just taking that stress and frustration of you know, for real, you know, people are still having to change how they look, bleach their skin, wear blonde wigs and get butt shots and fake titties and all this kind of stuff to get noticed. And here I am, still the same, nappy-headed queen, happy and nappy, titties sagging, and I'm still able to sell out shows and make records, and I didn't have to sell my soul. And it was like, I'm so proud of me, and I'm patting me on the back. But For Real was like, for real, you know. So let me tell you motherfuckers something, for real. So you have to have those type of songs for you to release some of the stuff that you go through, just working and running your own label, and being your own boss, and booking your own shows, and mixing and recording an album, and touring, and there's so many things come with running a label. So For Real was one of those songs where I was able to tell it how it is, and give the fans a song that can help them through some of the things that they go through when it's one of those For Real days. Put For Real on. Been a Bad Girl, much love to everybody that's been supporting Been a Bad Girl. I enjoyed making the Been a Bad Girl video. I had fun doing Been a Bad Girl. Fuck a promo. Y'all already know we ain't doing no free shows. Had fun doing Fuck a promo. Blitz did the production on Fuck a promo, and I had a ball with that one. Pay Your Pussy Bill, much love to D Smith. D Smith did the production on Pay Your Pussy Bill, and Lewis down in Florida. And I seen D had been calling me, telling me about the song. Well, Pay Your Pussy Bill was a skit, if you all remember. Pay Your Pussy Bill was a skit, and D ended up calling me, and he said, Khia, I did a track for Pay Your Pussy Bill off the skit from the Gangsters album. And I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, I'm going to send it to you, and I want you to listen to it and let me know how you like it. And I was like, that's what's up. So again, you know, I'm always like, I don't like working with people. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm not going to worry about it. And I ended up seeing D in the grocery store. And he was like, hey, I'm D Smith from New York. He was so cute. And he was like, I want you to hear this Pay Your Pussy Bill track. And I was like, okay. You know, he was like, I can bring you back. And when he said that, I was like, oh, I ain't working with this nigga. Bring me back. Like, oh, motherfucker, bring me back. And I was like, how you gonna bring me back when this is my fucking song? This is my hook. This is my voice. Another YG situation. You know, you're sampling my words and you're saying you're gonna bring me back with my shit. So I was kind of like, nah, I ain't fucking with D. And D was just persistent. He kept calling and was like, come on, Khia. You know, you so hard, you so mean. You know, just give the song a try. And I ended up getting the track. And I was like, you know what, D, that's what's up. You give me the track and you let me do what I want to do with the track. And I'll do the track for you. And he ended up giving me the track. And Pussy Bill is one of the biggest songs on the album. So much love to D Smith. Beautiful, beautiful person. And I'm glad that he stayed persistent and made sure that he didn't take no for an answer. And the streets love Pay Your Pussy Bill. So that's what's up. That's what's up with that. Come to Mama. I love Come to Mama. It's for the guys. I love my R&B. For the ladies, all my R&B is for the guys. So for you guys, make sure you get Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, because Khia Shimon is really for the guys. I like to, I'm singing directly to the guys. Come to Mama, I enjoyed making that song. I was always hearing guys like, you know, suck my dick, lick my balls, you know, call me daddy and all this shit. So, you know, I'm superwoman for the ladies. So I'm like, no, nigga, lick me dry, my neck, my back, you know, fuck, call me daddy. No, call me mama. Come to mama. You know, I'm gonna make you call me mama. So it was like just on my Thug Misses shit, you know, for Thug Misses and always want to challenge the guys. It was one of those songs where, you know, we're always pleasing the guys, but it's time for them to please us a little bit. And whether they say it or not, they need us and they need love and they need to lay their head right here on K naturally. So Come to Mama was like, you know, I'm gonna make you say mama, I'm gonna make you call me mama, I'm gonna make you love her, and you're gonna call me mama when I finish putting this on your ass, was the concept of Come to Mama. So I love that song, and I know you girls and you guys like it too. Going down the line, almost finished with Fix Your Face. Fix Your Face before I catch a case. Fix Your Face. I'm gonna say Kim Little inspired that song. We all know who Kim Little is. Fix Your Face for all of the girls and, you know, motherfuckers that be hating and don't want to see you prosper and don't want to see you winning, and they always have their face frowned up or be looking like Khia, you know. So it was one of them, you know, fix your face, fix your lip, fix your face before I catch a case when I bust you in it, was kind of that, the concept for Fix Your Face. You know, fix your face because I'm winning. You know, fix your face because I got my glasses on in the front and in the back. So when I'm hater walking past your ass, I can still see your face frowned up. So it's like, you know, fix your lip. I done told you. You know, fix your face, straighten your face up. You know, don't frown up because I'm winning was kind of the concept on that. And just fix your face because you need to smile. You're beautiful. If you're a black woman, you're beautiful. I don't feel like you need all of that makeup. I don't feel like you need all of that hair. I don't feel like you need to be light skinned to win. I feel like we're all different shades of beautiful, and our natural state is I think we are the prettiest at our natural state. So it's like, fix your face, wash your face. What is all of that on your face? Wash that shit off your face. You know, how you look in the morning. You know, who are you today? You know, so it's like, fix your lip, fix your face, change your attitude, love yourself was the kind of the concept of Fix Your Face. And that's what's up with that. Digmatized. You all know Digmatized was for my Dwayne. He inspired that song. it's one of those songs where you're in a relationship with somebody, or you have a situation with somebody, or you're loving somebody or infatuated with somebody, and what they do to you and how they make you feel and how they motivate you, and you know, how they put it on you, you know. And it's like when you need that special bat line phone where it's like, okay, when I call you and I press this button, you need to come right away because I need you. You know, I need my fix. I need my love. I need attention. I need, you know, my energy from you, your energy rather. It's one of those songs a lot of women can relate to when you have your Superman and you're like, you know, come and digmatize me. You know, I need you to come and be with me right now. So I think that's why I say that's one of my favorite songs, because I love to love, and when you feel in love and you have somebody that can make you feel better no matter how your day is going or whatever is going on, that's a feeling that if you could keep it all the time, you would want it. So I think that's why the Digmatized is like my favorite song, because it's like, okay, come and digmatize me, come and put your magic powers on me so I can be happy. So that's what's up with Digmatized. Turn You Out. Turn You Out. I really enjoyed making Turn You Out because it was such a song that people were like, is she saying she's gay, or is she what is she saying on this? Sometimes I feel like a girl, sometimes I feel like a boy. And I love Turn You Out. It was such a funky song, and I knew it was going to be a universal song. It's a crossover song, a world song. I knew it was going to be big in Europe. I know it's going to be big in my rainbow family's world too. I just knew it was going to be a big song. And I was doing community service. This is the funny part. Y'all know that I'm always doing some kind of shit. I was doing community service, and I had to pick up trash on the highway, and I was trying to bring the cameras out, but they wouldn't let me bring my camera phone or the cameras out, or they wouldn't let me have my phone or my purse or nothing. So I'm walking down the highway. I get to the police station in the morning, because you got to check in the morning. They take all your shit. And then there was a lot of fans out there like, oh my God, is this Khia, blah blah blah, this bitch out here doing community service with us. And I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, you know. And we walking down the highway picking up trash, and I'm just seeing how the guys is just doing the girls and going by and blowing their horns and all kind of fuck shit's going on. And in my mind, I'm like, sometimes I feel like a girl, sometimes I feel like a boy. You know, when I want to fuck somebody up, or when I gotta be strong and put on my sports bra and go sit at the round table with a bunch of niggas and handle some shit, or when I feel like putting on my Timbs or my All Stars and my white beater, because it's one of them days it ain't no day I don't feel like no heels. And you know, it's your tough girl day when you gotta do different shit. It's not girly shit. You gotta do what boys do, because I'm in the industry, so it's a male dominated world. So I felt like that when I was picking up that motherfucking trash on the side of the road. It was one of them tennis shoes, shorts days, and I wasn't in my heels, and Kate Ashley wasn't pushed all the way up to here. And in my mind, I was like, sometimes I feel like a girl, sometimes I feel like a boy. You know, sometimes I fuck like a girl, sometimes I fuck like a boy. Sometimes I grind like a girl, sometimes I grind like a boy. You know, tell me what you like and I will give you more. And I'm like, you know, that's a hit. That's gonna be a hit. So in my mind, I'm like, oh shit, this is gonna be a hit. So I knew I had to try to write it down, because I was gonna forget, and I didn't have no pen or my phone or nothing to write it down. So I'm like, oh shit. So then every few hours they let us go to the park, and you get a break and you can use the bathroom and get water and all of this. And I went in the bathroom, and there was a little girl in the bathroom, and you're not supposed to talk to the people, because again, we doing community service, so we got these orange fucking things on, and the parents is looking at us like we prisoners, and why are we at the park around the kids? So here I am in the bathroom like, hey, you got a marker or a pencil or a crayon or something in your book bag? Because I got the toilet paper and I'm trying to write the damn hook down so I won't forget it. And she was like, yeah. So I get the pencil and I'm writing. Sometimes I feel like a girl and I'm writing it down, and you know, so I wouldn't forget it, and I gave the little girl back her pen, and you know, we went back and got on the van, and when I got ready to get back on the van, the little girl looked and she smiled and I smiled, and she waved by and I waved by, and I was just like, look at this. And I'll never forget it, because it's you write, songs come when you're a songwriter, they come in the craziest places. And I wrote the hook down on the toilet paper and I put it in my pocket, and I was like, this gonna be a hit. And when the van took us back to the jail and everybody got ready to leave at 3 o'clock, as soon as I got in my truck, I wrote the song down. And when I got home, I wrote the whole song, and I knew it was going to be a hit. And it was like, okay, this song needs to be a masculine, feminine song, back and forth. Like, you know, sometimes I can be so crazy. You know, sometimes I can be a real bitch, and sometimes I can, you know, drive a Mercedes, and you know, sometimes I can get on the MARTA. You know, it's like sometimes I can, you know, I can be, you know, so feminine, and then sometimes I can be masculine, and sometimes I'm just girly, and sometimes I don't give a fuck. Like, I'll fuck you up kind of shit. And I was like, strong, powerful women, you go through that. It's like you got to know when to turn it on and be your soft side, and when to turn it on and be your hard side, because you know, some men can't take a powerful, strong woman. They're intimidated by strong women, and all of our mothers have been that strong woman to hold it down, and you know, still have to come home and be soft mommy and be soft wife, and you know, I guess that's why it's thug missus. Like, I can be thug, but I can be missus. I can be a thug's wife. I can be gangstress. You know, I can be a gangster, but I'm still that stress. I'm still a girl. I'm still both. I'm still Motormouth, but I'm still Khia Shimon. You know, so it's just that balance of the yin and the yang kind of thing. And I knew that the song was going to just be a big song, and I had fun writing it. But that's the concept, because then it was like, oh, she's gay, and oh, she's this, and it's like it doesn't have anything to do with my sexuality or what I do in my bedroom. It was just you know, sometimes I gotta put my motherfucking foot down and be like, this is not happening. And sometimes I can go in and be the girliest of the girl. So you know, I think a lot of women can relate, and a lot of my drag queen girls love it, and love performing it, and I love performing it, and that's what it is. So K-Wayne 2.0, we'll be wrapping it up. K-Wayne was one of my big records. I had fun doing K-Wayne 2.0 because everybody loved K-Wayne. K-Wayne is that wedding song, it's that family reunion song, it's the dance song, it's the older people love it, the younger people love it. Everybody has fun dancing off of K-Wayne, and I was like, we got to do a K-Wayne 2.0. It's 2012, let's do a new K-Wayne. And I always have fun doing K-Wayne, because it's a dance song where everybody can dance and go in the club. And Lick Me Dry is that crunk Florida bass booty popping shaking dance, and K-Wayne is that step in the name of love, electric slide, you know, do your own thing kind of dance, and just enjoy the music and dance. And I think music is supposed to make you happy, and it's supposed to make you dance and give you life. And you know, at the end of the day, music is my gift, and I enjoy creating music for my fans. And I thank you all for supporting me and the Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, and I hope I answered all of your questions, because you guys did send a lot. And for those of you who are new to Khia and my music, you got a lot of catching up to do. This is my 6th project, so make sure you get Thug Misses and Gangstress and Nasty Music and Boss Lady and Married to the Streets and Queen of the South, and now Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon. Much love to all the fans that has been coming out on the Independence Tour. The Independence Tour ends November the 30th. So if you have a chance to come out and see the Queen live, I can't wait to see you there. And Motormouth, aka Khia Shimon, is available on iTunes, so you can download it digitally. All of the digital outlets have it. And when you see me in the streets, buy a CD, support independent artists. Much love, Team Khia, and I thank you all for the love and support. That's what's up.